So in this video, we're going to talk about letting go of past stories, my inability to let go of past stories, not to mention my inability to accept and just be at peace with the lesson. Stay tuned to the very end. Please watch. If you're new to my channel, this is Healing Adventures. My name is Tara. Subscribe, hit the like button, and definitely share with your friends. Thank you everybody for following me on this 12-week transformation. If you're new to my channel, this is Healing Adventures, and we inspire, motivate, and activate your truth, your mission, and your passion in this world. And how we do that is by bringing inspirational stories from all walks of life. Right now, I am currently moving through my own 12-week transformation. If you want to know more of why or how this all began, the link is below in the description box, where the first video, and I talk about what inspired me to even take on this journey, make myself accountable, and share the ugly truth about my finances to all of the world. So here we are. Those of you who have been following, thank you. As you've noticed, I'm a few weeks behind. This is actually week 12, so I wish I was going, yeah, it's over, but it's not. So not today. I'm late. I'm late on posting. It's been a challenging couple of weeks. I personally have been struggling with my faith around this process and keeping the faith of this process. I've been struggling with giving up. I've been struggling with letting go of an old story of, I used to make so much more. Why is my life looking this way? And why is it so difficult to make more money? And why? And the other piece that I've been really having to look at is how I've not been able to accept this lesson. And I haven't made peace with it. Well, I have at this point, but I had not been making peace with that. This is a lesson that was divinely orchestrated at this time in my life for me to walk through. As I mentioned, faith. So faith is having confidence that, in knowing that there is a greater power, whether it be God, the universe, a higher self, whatever it is, that there's this greater power that has got your back. Okay, it's like my mentor, Tracy L. Clark. It's that hand of God that's got you. It's holding you. That hand of God is holding you in the palm of their hand. And I have not been having faith around this process. I have moments of having faith, and then I have moments of completely falling down on my ass and getting pissed off and wanting to throw the most hellacious tantrum. And when I throw a tantrum, what it looks like is I hit high gear survival mode, and I get really angry, and I want to fix the situation right now, and I want to change it, and I want to just make it happen right now. And what that looks like for me in the area of my career is I got to go find a better job with more money. And it isn't so much that the job is better. I don't even look for the better position. What I look for is the more money. And as I shared with you in the last video, it's that whole process of being slave to your money, right? Being slave to the dollar. And so letting go of that past story and those past programs in my mind have been delightfully hard. I don't know why I'm using the word delightfully. It's like so silly. Delightfully hard. It's been a shit show, to tell you the truth. So I've had to really look at, what is that story to me? What does it mean to me? And I've also had to embrace and admit the grip that it had in me, like the cords that it had in me and how deep those cords go. So I've struggled a couple times yet again over the last couple of weeks of not wanting to leave, of wanting to leave this job and go find a better paying job. The thing that's interesting is that I have a great job. I work for an amazing company. I sell an amazing product. I'm also a hypnotherapist, as many of you know. I'm a hypnotherapist. I have a practice that continues to generate income. It continues to generate referrals, and it's a beautiful journey that I make available for people. I also am an energy practitioner, so I do energy work with people, Reiki and body regen, but these are things that I do. I'm also a single parent. You know, all of these things combined make up a really amazing, beautiful life that I have. I have a beautiful partner. I have a beautiful home. I have a beautiful life. And what really gets in the way of me truly seeing that all the time is this innate past conversation that has me want to just drive for the money. Now, people are money motivated, right? There are many people that are money motivated, and I love that. But again, you have to look at the context. Like, what is it motivating you? Are you coming from that space of survival, or it just happens to be a passion? You know, my passion is people. My passion is relationships. My passion is bringing value to those around me. So when I find that my drive for the money is coming up, it's not a passion, it's survival. It's me chasing the dollar to survive. And I've had to cut that off like nobody's business. And it's been a journey the last 2 weeks. Lots of tears, lots of frustration, lots of emotion, lots of anger, lots of resentment. That is what I've been dealing with. And then the flip side to that is owning, seeing, and recognizing and accepting that this lesson was a divine part of a divine aspect of my blueprint, the blueprint of my soul's journey. It was divinely devised for this time and this moment. And there is nothing that could have changed it. And how I know this is there have been some events over the last year that have kept trying to put me where I am right now. And as I fight and I kick and I scream, the more I fight and kick and scream, the longer the journey is going to be. If I could just listen, accept, and make peace with what is, the faster I can get to the other side of this transformation. What am I trying to say this week? I really don't know, other than the fact that I'm late on my posts because I wanted to give up. I wasn't having faith in this process. You know, it's very few people are seeing this. And so I have it that, you know, who cares? Like, nobody really cares. And why am I doing this anyway? But as I told you, there's a link below that will tell you why I'm doing this. But the truth is, it's holding me accountable. I'm doing it for myself. But I knew that if I put myself out here publicly, I'd have to put my ass on the line and I'd have to complete the journey. And this is a really big program that I want to deconstruct. And the program I'm deconstructing is a poverty mindset. It's a poverty mindset because that is what I grew up inside of. I grew up with a network of conversations that were of lack, poverty, survival, and suffering. There's no thriving in that. There's no strong, solid foundation to live a prosperous life when the foundation is riddled with lack, poverty, and survival mindset. So what I've been up to, because I'm on this journey of wealth building, I'm on this journey of prosperity building, because what I want to leave is a legacy of that and change that paradigm for the lineages within my family. And so, yeah, that's where I'm at. Faith is knowing that there's this higher power holding you, standing for you. And in some areas of my life, I have so much faith. And in this area, I have been getting tripped up around, you know, what is it that God's really trying to show me? What is my higher self wanting me to see? And I've had to fall down a few times this week to really hear that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. I am in a great position. I'm learning how to budget. I'm finding more money is coming into my life in these very strange ways. I'm being wildly responsible about my choices around money, my transactions with money, and I am learning how to have money do what I want it to do versus it telling me what to do. My question of the day for you is, what part of your life or your finances are you not accepting? What is it you're unwilling to see? And what are you resisting and kicking and screaming against? Ask yourself, and please comment below. Tell me, what's it like for you? You know, I often want to know that I'm not the only one on this journey. I can't be. There's got to be other people out there that are like moving through these spaces too. And that's another reason why I put myself out there, is I want people to know that if there are people going through this, you are not alone. You're not alone. There's other of us going through this. But I often feel quite alone as I sit here and just blurt my crap out on YouTube. But I know that I'm not. There's many of you that have been reaching out. But for those of you who are not, I invite you, share with me, tell me in the comments below, you know, what is the area or the lesson you're not choosing to accept? Or if you've recently accepted one, tell me about that as well. So thank you all for watching. I've got a couple more videos before I complete this 12-week transformation. I hope it's been making a difference. I will say this, it's been making a wildly huge difference in my life, even though it hasn't been comfortable and it hasn't felt good. Me being out here doing this with you is changing my life, and I thank you. Thank you to all of you. I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for your support, and then I will see you next week. And be sure, subscribe, hit the like button, share this video with somebody who it may make a difference for, and thanks so much for stopping by this week. Have an amazing week. Take care. Bye-bye.